3 minutes past. Do I need an introduction? Hello, everybody. I can hear like rain noises next to my head. Because I set up my ambient noises to rain noises. You're gonna hear them in a second. But I don't think we need an introduction tonight because I don't really plan to. I think life changing. Yeah, I'm slightly sleepy, but not exactly to a bad point. But good evening, everybody. It's the rest of the mercenary, TGIF. Thank God it is Friday. Hello, Arman Aliwan. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, thank God it is Friday. You can kind of tell because I'm tired and I have to go to sleep early tonight because I have a shrink appointment tomorrow morning. So I don't know whether this stream is gonna stretch out for 2 hours long, but if it's not, it's just gonna be 1 hour 30 minutes. But anyway, thank you everybody. Thank you for coming, Arman. So yes, we're gonna be doing a writing stream tonight. I think this would be I don't know exactly what I want to continue or write. I kind of want to continue my current story. You know what? All right. So good evening. I hope you guys had dinner. I don't know what you had for dinner, so tell me in your chat box below so I can get more engagement and find out what you ate so I can compare my food with yours. I ate pizza. Pizza. I'm just kidding. I just do what you want. Chill today for me, mo capping on the plate. Oh yeah, that is pretty nice. Okay, so we are gonna go into the writing start now because I don't really think I have anything. I don't think I really have anything to just like. I'll be looking to. Okay, no problem. I'm just gonna go through. I think this is one of the oldest stories, I did before. No, not one of the oldest. This is actually a completely reworked story. This used to be like what? This used to be like one of the older stories that I had. So I don't really know what I did with it, but yeah, for the most part, I have been working on this for like the last few days. I'm just gonna move this around because why not? So yeah, welcome. This is the long night. I worked on this live actually. So yeah, I hope you're doing well as well, Arman, because yeah, let's have some moments writing. I don't know how many words I can cover tonight, but I have been doing consistently 1.2k words, so it should be fine. Basically, the Long Night was a story that I did several months. No, yeah, I was gonna say several months ago. I finished like a draft of it, but I was not happy with how it turned out because it felt partially quite edgy, the ending. But this one is gonna be edgy. This is a horror story. This has some itch. Horror stories don't need to have itch, but I guess in some ways they I kind of need it for this one because you'll find out in a bit. But basically, the one that you see, this basic story is just gonna be, long hunt against the events of a hunt against a giant monster. That is not gonna be described all too much. I'm just gonna call it the big one here. I thought against like giving it a name. I'm just gonna call it the thing, but it felt like it was not gonna be too descriptive per se. So I just kind of named it the big one after the Jurassic Park monster because it's a monster. Why not? We don't know what it is. You don't know. No one knows what it can. No one know what it looks like, and I want to make sure that no one finds out what it looks like. But I do have a special. I think I kind of wrote the twist already. So yeah, there's gonna be a hunt. It does go slightly wrong, but yeah, I think there should be hunt. But yeah, let me just move on to the story. By the way, this opening segment was already here the last time I wrote it. I think I'm gonna change it to like a very small poem. For those of you who are familiar with Five Shots, you already know my gimmick was going to be my gimmick was gonna be like it's not left field, but I haven't watched the stream in a while. I developed a radio host voice, which is a good thing. Thank you so much. Yeah, no problem. This is like basically my radio host voice. Yeah, it has been a while since I streamed as well, so it feels kind of weird. Also, is my body working properly? Gotta figure out. Give me a second. Give me a second. I need to disappear for a moment. No, sorry, that's the wrong thing. Hold on. There you go. Yeah. Oh no, that's the wrong music. Yeah, no problem. I have been developing some kind of radio. Oh, okay. I see. The camera's not working because I didn't want it to feel a bit weird. Okay, this is the normal scuff thing. Okay, now I can't. Okay, sweet. Now. Okay, there you go. Now I look more comfortable. So yeah, no problem. I think it's been fine. The radio host voice is just kind of unintentional, but I'm pretty happy with it so far because I'm mostly keeping everything on not on wraps. I have been trying to keep like a barely scripted thing in the last few days when I was interjecting within Karamaki stream. If you guys follow me, my friends, you know that I involve pretty actively in Karamaki and Ratanat 45 streams. So I just usually play TF2 with them and Open Fortress. So usually all the scripting that I do, all the stunts that I do, like Ding has helped me develop that radio host voice and all the unscripted jokes. And I couldn't control myself when it comes to unscripted jokes because I end up laughing on the floor like that. But I guess that's kind of where it comes from. But yeah, thank you so much about it. I have too much doubts to accept to think of praise for myself. So anyway, yeah, I'm probably gonna. So basically, this upper part was supposed to be a brief description of an old chief going through the town in some sort of like a Castlevania thing. But I think I'm just gonna change it to a small poem narrated by someone. And for those of you who did know how I plan to do my how I plan to do 5 shots, it was originally supposed to be based around 6 keywords each for each story. However, what happened was I think I actually ended up understanding that while a word count does help, it really ended up limiting how crazy I can get with the stories. So I don't know. It like 60 words is good because it forces you to be creative. It forces you to try and think. Okay, that was a bit of thunder on my end. Sorry about that. The rain is a very calming noise. Where is this? This is this sound is 4K. The video is called "The Sound of Rain Showers in the Middle of the Night, Thunder and Lightning and Rain Sounds." It was uploaded by Hello Korea. It also plays there's a specific reason though that I am actually I actually chose this team because how do you say it, right? The rain does hit the village, the setting within the story itself, and in one of the nightmare sequences there is also rain, and the rain itself has a bit of symbolism to it, or at least it's just like it's attached to something that is attached to the twist. Well, so yeah, I guess. Right, so everything you see up here is old. So I hope to revamp this, but everything below here and beyond tends to be, it's pretty much new. Like if I just go down here, it's like 32 pages. I have gotten so far and I do not know whether it's like readable. So even then, I think this is gonna be like, once I'm done, it's just gonna be considered the second draft. So I don't know. I've always been kinda how do you say, kinda cynical about my work. So I hope to share this with you guys, share this with some of my friends so I can get it polished up. And after that, I'll move on to revamping not revamping the other stories, adding a little bit to the other stories that are around 6K worth. Because again, what was it called already? What is it already? I like it when I have more room to play around with creativity, because sometimes the 6K word does force you to be a bit creative, but in the style of the short stories that I wanted to do for this collection, I don't think it works thematically, so I might as well just open it up and I might as well just open it up and figure it out. Yeah, Eiten. Hello, Chris. Welcome to the stream. Hello. Come and chill next to the rain as I write The Long Night, which is part of my which part of 5 shots, 5 short story long anthology regarding my character and various facets of his life. So, but right now we're writing a semi-horror story, somewhat surreal. So yes, I'm gonna. All this part is done already. So I hope you're doing well, Chris. I don't know what time is it there. Is it 9:15 a.m.? I believe it is. But anyway, if it's not, good morning or good evening to you, and thanks for coming over. Just come and sit by next to the rain. I like the rain. It's very nice. It's very calming noise. But in the context of this story, it's gonna be much scarier. So yes, there you go. As you can see here, it starts off pretty okay. I mean, like, this is supposed to be exciting, but after like playing a bit of Monster Hunter Rise, rain is comfy. Morning, I'm doing great. Yeah, it's been a while since I seen you, Chris, or like seen your streams. I'm so sorry. Yes, thank you for coming over. Rain is comfy, yes, but in the, like I said, in the context of this story, it does harken a bit of what's it called? It does harken a little bit of I don't know how you say it. It's an element of foreshadowing, or at least like something a bit scary, but I guess it's a bit over in the story. So there you go. So basically, you can kind of look through here. There's a lot of pages to this, so I don't think I have enough time to cover everything before I want to start working. So where I am at is almost at like, I think it's at the climax already when the monsters start attacking. So I tried to make the dialogue seem, there's a lot more dialogue now, so the dialogue tries to be more smooth flowing, you know. As you can see here, the big one is basically a reference to Jurassic Park. So the monster does not have a physical appearance that it described. Whenever it does appear, it's just in the tower. It's cold presence. It just feels cold and it kind of messes up your head. That's all there is, but you actually don't see the real thing itself. And at the end, I plan it so that you won't ever actually see the thing, because once something actually happens, like the climax is resolved, someone will wake up and find that the tower has been leveled in a giant color dust. So yes, or at least like something buried it there. So there you go. I tried my best to expand a little bit on the side character. As far as I'm concerned, there are 3 main characters actually for this particular short story. 2 of them are given more focus. Of course, there's me, the young Lai. So this comes after the opening story. So the opening story has me in my current Dante-esque mood. So I'm very not reckless. I just move quite confidently and whatnot. So yes, was it already? My brain is not working already. So this one is supposed to be a complete inversion, because when there's fighting, I just kind of retreat because of some trauma that happens. So you get to experience more of the character and see that this guy has some very deep-seated issues. So yes. Oh, the rain is picking up. So yes, there you go. I try to do much in doing the visual description. So I said here, the village is a busy site. Many mercenaries scattered but coordinated have been brought in construction work ever since their arrival, building up fortifications. Building fortifications with it. Special camera posters. Yeah, pretty much it. I do realize that even if I read through, right, I actually get to see that some sentences are a bit too long. There you go. So I tried to break it up basically, because I think one of the problems when it came to my writing in particular, for those coming to the stream, I tend to stretch out my sentences a bit too long. So yeah. What else already? What else am I supposed to do? My brain is not working. Yeah, basically I didn't want the sentence to stretch on too long, so I try and make it shorter, snappier. It's not too bad. Yeah, let's go. Go, man. Militiaman warning off his own mercenaries and protect the family. Distant tower, a monolithic thing in the daylight. So I tried to maintain that. I tried to maintain some kind of kind of my own visual descripting style. It's a bit overwhelming, but I don't think it's too bad. I just take after people who do a lot of visualization. You get the picture already, but you get the feeling something is wrong. But I'll tell you, because I think it could help you as well, but I'm not so sure. So basically, if you're interested in this first part, I can give you guys another read. So yeah, there you go. So there is distrust, and then after that there is, what's it called? There's trauma when it comes to Dylus's scenario. Again, yeah, but basically, as much as I am joyous, a fairly you said, Arman, a fairly radio host radio host kind of aura, and also kind of excitable. So this is supposed to be suddenly that inversion, that it's all a facade. I am just majorly screwed up underneath, but I only choose to do it in words, because if you ask me to if you ask me to present it openly in like the streams, I can't do that. It's professionally not there. Yes, let me see here. So yes, Dylus can actually scare the giant monster. So what is it? You don't know what is it, and then his dialogue is just completely different from what you hear me say. It's more formal, and like there's notably, I mean, I did mean to say, I did mean to say his voice changes. So yeah, this is do I need to do I want to explain it? This cool to hear about talk about it though. Yeah, yeah, no problem. Yeah. I like this because wanted it to just be I just wanted to be oh I just wanted to start off the second story with an idea that the guy that you see sitting in front of you in front of the camera as me, like the mercenary right here. Let me just take off my uniform. Like the guy you see here, right? He's not actually always been like that. I may look super joyful and funny and all stuff like that, right? But the underneath, there's a lot of stuff. You don't lose, and the rationale is you don't go through life and lose an arm only to walk out of it happy. You you can't always end up like okay. So I think one of the aspects of the character that I looked forward to was when I was writing. I was playing. Oh, sorry. I see the episode. Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay. Wally just appeared. No, Wally, get back in the hat. Okay, so basically it's almost somewhat like Devil May Cry's Nero actually. So he does lose an arm and there's trauma, but he kind of reverts back to this phase of action because he knows there's something he needs to do. So but deep down there is an angsty motivation, a good kind of angst because it propels him to try and do the right thing. And I feel like, yeah, this is how this is how the character pushes on, and this is how I carry the character, basically. And then after that, you just see here. Basically. So basically, yeah, people are just like the sheriff is herself is confused because there is a heinous what's it called? The kid. What I've done basically back then is had the taste of a giant monster in my mouth. It's not very fun. Yeah. I don't know. Do you call it demonic possession? Yeah, it's almost. I think at this point it's just like the willpower to continue on is barely there because it's almost like there's no mood to live, and then he kind of wants to get out of it, but doesn't. It's not unable. It's not able to, and then another voice comes in, and it's just like, I can teach you how to become stronger, and then, of course, I'll take any kind of offer, right? So it's like a deal with the devil. Then, after this story, canonically, I think will be a series of vigilante stories where the Dylus, the character, ends up becoming a more violent Moon Knight-esque mercenary per se, not mercenary character. Until he snaps out of it when his master confronts him. But I will not write that now. I will write what happens after this. So basically now we're at the village and we're starting the climax already. So all the battles will be starting here. So we start viewing Dynasty's confinement. So I think the idea is it was good then that the boy. There was relief and wonderment that the boy stayed asleep inside the room while all the commotion was going on outside. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna I don't want to keep myself limited to 6K anymore. I think it'll help this particular story, and maybe other stories can be done in 6K words as well. Maybe more than 6K words. I do know the first story will probably need a bit more we need a bit more introduction in terms of Dylus and his partner. So yeah, I do have a partner. I've been wanting to try and design her as much as I can, but I don't know who to contact in terms of character design. So I was thinking about like a samurai aesthetic for this partner because obviously involved with the Yakuza with a peaked hat and a master height as well. So, and for some reason I couldn't help but get your Briar. Couldn't help but think of your Briar when I thought of the character design, which is weird because I usually don't watch anime, but your Briar is cute, cool, really cute, and yeah, it has that aesthetic of a killer, you know. In in this bed wrapped up. What is it? Wrapped up in a. So, Chris, what have you been up to lately, actually? So yeah, let's talk about it while I write this. Wrapped up in a patchwork. Okay. Holding onto the bed pillow tightly. Rattan. Wait, is there such thing as a rattan pillow? Rattan pillow. Oh yeah, there is a rattan pillow. Yeah, there is a rattan pillow. There you go, rattan pillow. Seem to be caught in a dream again. Knowing Kayla's concerns with the big ones, nightmare. Not much, same old, same old. So I'm changing up how I do things a little bit. So I've been chosen to work on a fighting game OST. Oh my god, are you on the NDA? I need to know about this though. I fighting games, that's super cool. Is this like an indie project? I mean, it definitely is an indie project, but if it's official, I am super happy for you, man. No, I've been trying to move on as well. It's just that opportunities don't open up. Recently, I just had to email my Salto Center to put me in the September class because they canceled my July class. So I'm excited to see other people move up, but also kind of sad. And on my end, it's a bit hard to move up. Opportunities are not there. But the big ones, mental. What do they call it? Mental attack. Tar was deeply concerned that he could very well be trapped within the confines of its nightmare, perhaps for the last time. Yes, it's gonna be a VTuber fight. I'm gonna go on stream. We're gonna go on Steam. We have programmers and everything. Oh, okay, VTuber fighter, huh? I don't suppose you can I can vouch for my inclusion, huh? Okay. Maybe I can ask for a little bit of a heads up. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. I prefer to go under the radar. I don't know, like asking for inclusion in a lot of any things. So I just like to sit here and write. So good luck on that though. I think I would definitely look forward to, because we adding to his concerns, the sudden screaming of a patient within one of the within of a few awoken patients within the infirmary nearby, piercing his and Kayla's hearing. Only added his movies. No, you can always reach out to the Armia Stars. Okay, no problem. Let me look it up. Actually, I'm quite interested, because this is like, well, I consider this like a writing stream in particular. I like to say this is what's it called? I like to say this is more so like a chatting stream, so you can just kind of have a little chat here. So let me see. Living Constellation. A red story about your VTuber. Oh, she also writes as well. Ah, I see. That's super nice. I'll give her a follow. Pre-debut writer. Oh yeah. I love the fact they're also making friends with a lot of writers. I also joined a writing group basically. So my one of the writing group right now that I joined was what's it called? Was a group with Laika the space dog, and she invited me to the group, and now I just kind of hang around, and I haven't finished any drafts to send to them yet, but you know, I just you have What's up? Down first. Miss Kayla. Unzip. Flat. Alright, so let me see here. Mother Mary. The sleepers are awakening too. So basically, the nightmare, oh, I suppose I should have mentioned that she's a big writer. Oh, she is? That's super nice. That's nice, nice. Come, let's see. I want to marry this, so the sleepers are... Time was of the essence. Tarn quickly made a lightning decision to put them down. They disrupt the defense. There you go. No problem. No problem. Yeah, it's fun because I among all our friends, among a lot of our friends, it seems like we're making friends with a lot of writers. So it's really nice just to see this all on like coming together, I guess. So yes, it's pretty nice. It was blunt. It was a very, very blunt course of action. Yet it was the only thing that they could do. If anything, Kayla mentally shrugged it off as more mercy killing to do. She unholstered a revolver. Do I actually remember revolver? Her revolver and sprinted off, shouting to Tarn. To Tarn, an apology. There you go. I think that should work. Is it unholstered? No, it's un. She. A revolver. So what kind of writing should she do? I'm gonna try and look her up as well. Amia Stars, right? Lisa, right? Armia Stars. Yeah, let me see. Armia Stars. So, Chris, how is your progress on your personal writing actually? Not personal writing, your personal music works actually. It's been a while since I caught up to you, so I'm not really sure about anyone's progress. I'm still like I'm still very much a hermit in a lot of ways, so yes. There you go. Writer brain is going through my head. I need to figure out what she writes as well. I think, right? Is that what's it? Let's see what they write. I don't really know how to find out as well, so let me just see here. Yeah, I don't see anything here, so yeah, I don't see anything here, so I don't really know how to figure out army and stuff. So yeah, sure, why not? Head up to the... Take care of them. Time was of the essence here. Alright. Tarn did not take long to decide that it would be better if both of them accompany her and ensure that she did not get hurt by the VTuber Malaysia fanfiction. Hello, Ahmad Nur Afif. This is not fan. I guess this is about me. This is about my character. This is my lore. So basically, this is technically been going to write down my to-do list for comms and things. I can think about what to make for myself. Ah, I see. I believe, yeah, I don't know. It's like I believe there's quite a lot of things on the comms as well, right? So yeah. Also, Afif, welcome to the stream. This is not fanfiction. This is my own official lore work. So if this is published, this is coming from me. So basically, anyone who decides to write off it, that's their fanfiction. This is not it. He step out of the command post, shut the door, engage his combat protocol. Immediately, his left arm and is it right arm? Right arm. Also, butt keeps buffering for me, so I keep being pushed back. Sorry for lag. Ah, no issues, cause yeah. It is like that. Even my iPad has been doing that for the last few days. It's really odd because I had to close my YouTube ad on the iPad and it wouldn't really like work. So yeah, it's a bit frustrating. I really don't know how to say about it. So Afif, how are you doing? No worries about it. Just chat with me as you go along. In a rapid sequence of motion and mechanical gracefulness, where a 5-fingered hand used to be became a weapon the size, became an automatic rifle, span and length. Ah, nice. It used to be, became an assault rifle. His arm became into an outline. An ammo belt from his back extended. What's it called already? It's good to be able to write. Helps you to relax. Yeah, I have the rain as well, so yes, helps you to relax. From his back, from his back, extended out and a transparent view of his energies and ammunition visible to all who could see. With death motion, he reloaded the weapon and followed after. It did not take long of him along. The screaming continued. Well after he had entered the infirmary. Kayla, what's it called already? It's a horror story. Greeted with pallid bodies. What's it called already? Spastically dancing. Pallid bodies. What is the term already? A poetry, eh? Nah, this is not poetry. This is actually my lore. So I've been meaning to have a writing story for quite a fair bit. So yes, hello, welcome to my story. Welcome to the writing stream, Jennifer Dizon. Yeah, it has been a while since I have done one of these streams. So yes, thanks for coming. It makes me very happy to see more people coming by for the writing stream. I need to find out what's the word like spastically. What is the other word? Synonym. Frightful. Okay, damn. Yes. What's it called already? Is it frightful? No, I don't think frightful is the one. The violently shaking in their beds. Underneath their straps. Trying to break free with utter frenzy. Kayla and a few militiamen wasted no time. Already in putting them out of their misery with and a reserve. I think I just one reserve. Placing each bullets into their skulls. I think they should do a pallet body shape. Friends. Placing bullets in their skulls surgically and moving on to the next. Unfortunately, some broke free and charged at what they perceived and saw as threats. What's it called? I'm gonna eat refresh gum because I'm a DMC fanboy and player. Ah, okay. Have fun with your refresh. I hope your Devil May Cry is going on. I've been practicing, and maybe next week we'll have a bloody paddle stream. So let me see what we're gonna do about that. Before they could finish off the 20 or so patients, all shrieking at once. Some of them broke free from their strap and minus rushed down. The sheriff, their fingernails trying the two humans, their fingernails dug through their clothes, trying to rip them to pieces with snapping maws. Alright, let me see. Now it was Kayla's turn to add to the firing her revolver into their stomach. One by one, the freed patients' heads exploded in a shower of gore and bone. Kayla pushed off the cold body top of her. Struggle, seeing who was exactly responsible for the doctor standing watch over them. I think, okay, I'm gonna change it to the foreign doctor for real because she did mention the foreign doctor. So myself. The remainder Gun arm smoke. Right. She got up to her feet, wiped her face clean of Dr. Foss is broken. Yeah, Dr. Foss is pretty broken, but you gotta have a lot of orbs for that actually. Wipe her face clean of their oily blackish orange blood. And hit it with the door. It prefers to take you out one by something has gotten it scared. Gotten it spooked. Did you find a secret Kalina N in Mission 11? Yes, actually. Yeah, I think I used it a few times already, the Super Kalina N. I find it really... Page. Yeah, I found it and then I like using the laser against Virgil because it's really... Oof. It awakens 2 or 3. Not all of them. Something's gotten it real scared. I pray it's not... Nice. I can hear the rain. Yeah, pretty much this is the rain. This is the rainy background. Don't worry about it. If you can hear it, that's fine. I do want it to be like this. It is around 8 hours long, so strap yourselves in. This is gonna be quite a relaxing. Just gonna be a relaxing stream. In the background, we're just. I'm probably just gonna. Sometimes I have like. Sometimes I can just kind of wander off and just look at random stuff. So yes, I don't know. So maybe I'll just wander stuff off. Yes. The element coming and then Kamehameha is broken too. Yeah, it's very much broken. I think it can knock out Virgil from. It does occasionally, it does consistently knock out Virgil from his dive thing. So yeah, I want to use it in real life. I want to use it as much as I can. Yes. Also, if I'm responding to Devil May Cry stuff a bit brokenly because I'm kind of focused, try to write. You will find out that I will what's it called? You will find out that I will run out of things to say in exactly 1 hour. Oh god. What is with this autocorrect? Improbable. It's an apex predator. Dylus has no such. Cannot be inciting it. Such a hostile. All out. Gunfire was on the horizon. Gunfire sounded in the distance. Tarn heard a buzzing in his ear and tuned in. It was a search and rescue party he had sent out for the two missing mercenaries. The- Their leader voice breaking through heavy interference. Let's see. That's because someone's playing Virtual Chris with. Nah, it's not. Because I have the 8 hour track thing. Don't worry about it. Yes. I'm slightly sleepy though, so I don't really know what's going on. Yeah, I'm slightly sleepy. Like when I look at the screen, it's a bit too bright as well. Rain is very much a good way of think. It's just a good way to think about it. What happened? Nothing. Not really. I'm just kind of off guard because sometimes I get distracted by stuff. So yes. So I can't really focus on writing all that much because sometimes I just need to hyperfixate. If I don't get the hyperfixation, I kind of lose track of what I'm supposed to do. So yeah. Stop. What is going on? Why is it it rained heavily at my place to go to mission 20 using Virgil? Hey, if I may make a small request, this is a writing stream, and while I do appreciate the DMC references and the DMC talking, I think for this once it can get a bit confusing if you bring up Devil May Cry. So try and reduce the references to it. We'll talk about it next week when I can run my what's it called already? When I can run Devil Bloody Palace on Friday, or something like that. Let's see. Okay, no problem. I'm just being slightly firm about it so that you don't confuse any of the chat members as well. There we go. I don't think that's good. There you go. Press it. Right, there you go. That should be good. Okay. As had taken, she looked back and passed him. For a moment, spoke. Shadows. There you go. Let me see what it is. Okay, tuned out from comms, communications. Path back. Gave him thumbs up. All right. And went to the jump barricade. The gunfire sound. The gunfire came closer. Along with his motion sensors being off. He looked south, straight into the jungle, and could see that the one shadows beginning their move was towards the jumper. The gunfire retreating Arctic cliff. Frantic voices breaking through the dark jungle. At the same time, is this readable for you, everybody? I don't know, the context is missing. His motions were beginning to rattle his cortex, signaling many of them charged towards the barricade town. There we go. Charge. There. Malls. There are malls. Banks. A gate. And there spiked shooters at the ready. Was it? Prepare for. And then the northwest motions. More motions. More motions. More and more. More. Until it was clear that the shadow were beginning to attack from all angles. Hello, Unskilled AXE. Hello! We are doing a bit of writing right now with a bit of rain in the background, so welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. We're doing a bit of writing right now for one of my 5 short stories, which is The Long Night. Attacking from all angles, from all directions. There were mercenaries and militiamen to account for this, but he wasn't sure if they could last the night in such a heavy onslaught. Burton To read. How are you doing? How are you doing on skill? I'm just a bit of writing right now, so yes. Merchant, do you read? The century. And run. I am authorizing their usage, as well as mortar fire. Get Davian and what's it? Davian and I think right. Being chilling moment. It is a being chilling moment. I'm doing great. How about you? I'm doing fine actually. I just kinda wanted to write tonight so I could finish up this story. But yeah, it's pretty fun. Get Davian and Jules on mortar duty. I want the jungle scorched of these shadows. Stem the tide. So yes, we're just doing a horror story basically. Not horror story because this scene is mostly action. Because the subversion is early on, it felt like a horror story, people getting dragged off and whatnot. But this one is more of like the train response. Like if this is a horror story, basically this is what's it called? Right? This is basically the train. This is how to counter the horror story. So overwhelming firepower. What's it called? Say Exxon. With Addict. Moreno. What's it called already? So yes. What other millennials can I use already? Sophia. Prepare Delta. Prepare Delta wing insertion into the city. Into the city with explosives. We only have one shot to dive into the break through and kill the beast by any means necessary. And with that, Tan rushed off. What ensued was ours. What felt like there will be horror story in them. Yeah, well, this part is basically like the horror story. So basically, this is like the counter to the horror story. Like, it feels like it because they're gonna get overwhelmed by shadowy creatures, but the mercenaries are very well trained in Monster Hunter. And dry on the east and west and north perimeters. There you go. Right, what else? Oh, okay. It's nice. Fresh blood. Dylus stirred. This spills on sustenance. Don't want your family to consume my monster. You know what you trap yourself in pit. No and pity. Loading and pity. Basically. Okay, I don't know how to do this part actually, like the climb. Fresh blood spills on Chris. A feast to be had. A feast to be enjoyed. And let me. Is it black magic versus kaboom? Basically, the monster kind of works on black. It's almost black magic because it can induce nightmares, and can generate almost infinite shadows from whatever it consumes and adapt. So it's versus a robot with superior firepower and mortars. And let me feel. There is. Yeah, basically is that. Enjoyed in that tower at grand prize. Price waits. The mother of them all. The beast scale. I will not wait for you to awake. I will use feast and feast. There we go. Sleep deeply. And me. Your dude. Wait, having a powder that copy what is considered scary, not it's like some kind of SCP. Yeah, basically there's spikes and whatnot coming out of monsters. So basically, yeah, and it can induce horrors. The big one can induce horrific nightmares that can slowly damage people's sight until the point where it can lure people in to eat by driving them crazy. But what it's about to face is much worse. Much worse. A black spike punch. True. Turns to next. It's like those SCPs that found in the basement. Forgot the name. I don't remember already. Also, hold on. Give me a sec. Oh, okay. So my ears just went off. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Don't worry about it. I just don't remember the SCPs. The SCPs are like inspirations, but they're not really inspirations per se. I just kind of have. Right. No. Yeah, I think I can just put this here. He stopped his rain of plasma upon the shadow, hunting shadow attended to him. Bombay, breathe in. I need you. Right, then Shadow thing is mad powerful. It is, but don't worry, there will be more. I'm sure. There is a lot. The Shadow thing, you don't actually... The scary thing is you don't see it. There's only like a brief segment of how it appears, but there is no other explanation of what it does. So it's just a monster to be hunted. And there's absolutely no outside transformation. Still. I need combat. I need what is it called? I need hold on. Well, what's a good name for a medic? I want a Malay name as well, so I can. I want a Malay name. How do I do this? Really? Imagination limitless. It's okay, no problem. Scanning his wounds. Without turn signal silently for a medic to hit whilst he diagnosed the wounds. Bone and flesh were visible. The spike, like Malay also called medic, if I'm not mistaken. Ah, okay. Ah, that's like I'm thinking of a name. Where the spike had driven through. The spike penetrated. From the wound, within the wound, the spike having velocity having been shot out at impossible speeds. Already several of Kayla's militiamen fallen victim to these accursed projectiles. There you go. Their bodies still laying in the dirt. On the dirt. They prove their own blood. Mercenary attempted to grab his wound, but Tarn stopped. Obey. Breathe in and out. And meet the wound. Have you heard about Talking Net? Talking Net will be good, but this one is like straight through, you know. It's like, how do you say, right? Talking Net is to stop internal bleeding, right? Is it let me see. I believe it is called Talking Net. Talking Net, right? Provide stop the flow of blood. Guess it works. So this one, it went through like what's it called already? It went straight through. Yeah, it just punched us straight through. So that's why it was like blood and bleed. Try and impossible. They're hitless. Yeah, so it can even punch through Tarn. An explosion. Promptly answered on the mercenary. The medic arrived and leaving Tar to get back up and witness in the hate. Yes, yeah. And witness the mortar shot had leveled another part of the jungle in rendering much of it ablaze. A napalm. What? Its flames unable to be put out by the raging storm above them. Raging squall above them. The shadows were undeterred, emerging from the jungles, reaching only heights were chasing. Spur. What is it? Skull. Was. What's it called already? What's the term already? Burnt. Incinerated. Incinerate. A lot of pain. Napalm pain. Direction west. Okay, I need to figure out something. I don't really remember how to fire mortars. Let me see how a mortar's fired. How does a mortar work? Okay, augmenting shells. Nice. Let me see. There was a way to like aim and fire a mortar, but I want to see how it is so I can get it correct. Let's see, huh? Reference points. 90 degrees. Okay, so Meta has fire squad spotting. Adjust elevation at these angle. With these measurements. Hold up a camera. A view of the west from a wireless connection. Immediately from its viewpoint, the Tarn was able to formulate a firing position. Is it firing? Yeah, it has a fire squad and spotting, right? So the thing is, Tarn himself is a living war machine, so he can firing solution and transmit it to the mortar team. Fire in 3, 2. Fire when ready. To not wait for my signal. He disconnected from the he disconnected from the camera just in time to intercept a black spike hitting a spike shot his way. It was barely inches from his face when he caught it with his hand. Freehand calculating speed, its velocity. So yeah, he can do barehanded. He can find the velocity and determining which shadow had shot it. It was a larger. The target was shortly acquired. Larger variant whose back was a horizontal shimmering wall of forming spikes. Yeah, so he can do that. And in seconds, he reduced the target into ashes with an overloaded shot from his cannon. How his kin were caught in the explosion, bisected and apart from the shockwave. Of his weapon. He hid behind cover after allowing the rain to cool off his weapon. He pulled out a map. I think that's... What's it called already? It had been an hour since the fighting had begun. Waves after waves had already hit the town and resisted, thanks to his forces being spread out throughout. Overwhelming numbers being met by accurate gunfire, blazing fury, and automated targeting. What's it called? Automated targeting calibrated to hit such inhuman... What's it called? Such aberrant beings. However, they were... Tara knew that all of this served only piss off the big one even more. He had to get hunter-killer team at the ready once this wave had passed. Sophia, get ready for the explosives. Her voice came true, but he could sense there was something stranger than usual. Airway. What's it called? This. The beast bomb is ready. The anti-beastie bomb is ready. It's ready. Good to go. We're good to go for the blitz, the ruins when you're ready. At your command. We're good to bomb that big bastard in the ruins. At your command. So. Yes, there we go. Basically is the mercenaries are the leveling force, because in like a normal town this would easily be like the end of the town without the mercenaries. Without how the machine is coordinating the mercenaries, it would easily be just the end of the town already, because fear would have spread with the spikes and whatnot. But what Tarn did is basically organize them into countering the enemy as quickly as possible. And here, another napalm round slammed to the jungle. Sending bits of oil leaf and a blackened flash into the sky. Yes, basically it. So this is like the counterpoint. These are like the people who are smart and can adapt to what is it called? What's it called? It was he can counter basically the horror stories. How do you say this already? All like how horror stories based on like the characters being like irrational because they are overwhelmed by fear. The robot feels no fear, so he can coordinate everyone. Jackie's. He was hit earlier, but he's holding up. Noted. Anything the funks off. The shadow thingies weakness to fire. Yeah, basically, napalm is it sticks to targets. I don't think napalm can be put out by fire. I think. Let me just see. Napalm in fire, napalm in water, in rain. Can you put out napalm with water? So yeah, the napalm will not burn on water. It sticks to flesh. So it's like boiling gel. So because the rain is going on, you don't know funk? What is funk? I let me look it up. I don't know funk, sorry. Let me just look it up. Funk. Funk music. Hip hop trap music directly inspired by 1990s Memphis rap. Ooh, interesting. Looks kinda disturbing. Oh, I see boobs. I don't even know what that was about. Noted. Return to your stations. I will get to your medic. Sorry. Once again, Murder in My Mind I would recommend. Interesting. I don't know whether it would be good for a chill stream, but yeah, I'll think about it. When the communications ended, his vision became slightly obscured. Let me frazzled. He was sure he was not looking at the tower. At that moment. In fact, he was still looking at the ground. With no further cause for alarm, he returned to checking his gun's status. It had cooled off, allowing him to return fire. To return fire, Funk will have a drift video on it. Ah, yeah, that's true, that's true. For me, when it comes to music, right, this kind of music is actually quite good because I already do a lot of hectic music already per se. So I usually, how do you say this? I already do a lot of hectic music when I play video games. So a lot of these sounds actually just help me to focus on what's important. So yeah, that's pretty much it actually. So which is why the rain noise actually helps me. Giving him a green light within. However, as soon as he popped up, turned his joints lock. His vision fell. Eerily similar to the moment when Dylus said, "Murder in My Hand" by Court Hell. Ah, okay. I'll look it up. I'll look it up. Thanks for recommending. There's a Japanese Goblin Funk remix as well. No, what the fuck? No, Japanese. We are Japanese Goblin. What the? I don't know how the song goes, but I really. He was the mercenary. The mercenary on his left noted, stop firing, tending to the machine. So but this one is just like, nah, no. It's fine. Trying to get the machine. Trying to get the captain moving again. Yes. This weapon. Two hands. It did not take long for him to realize something. To realize that a black spike sailed towards his way. In the midst of his malfunction, he could not intercept it and brace for the worst. The mercenary, thanks to him, only saw a flash of it and spike. Thinking quickly, he pulled. He trusted his gun forward and let the spike pierce through its velocity. It still hit Tarn, make no mistake. But it only broke through his axles. But his armor, once he had stopped functionality, he dove into cover and maleness. I'm just gonna call it maleness. But have hit my non-vital area. I can fight with just pistols. It'll want you out of action. That muck up. Yeah. Yeah, so everyone has like a moment. It hit only. Yeah, I just want everyone to have like a moment of badass. Oh, my phone. Tarn held up the gun. Is it Mrs. Gun? The spike rendered it unfunction. Had rendered it inoperable. Break through its, what's it called? Bolt here. Weapon required bird like another level of, yeah, it is very much bolt assembly. Steel covering and bolt assembly. For now, I think a new one would. I think there be time to get a new weapon later. What he was truly concerned about was the malfunction. He only experienced this once when he was confronting observational and bulked. Is that what you mean? No, not bulked. I don't think so. Is that it? I do like the music. I don't know whether bulk is like the right word. Is that it? I'm not really sure. Yeah. I'm just gonna focus. Yeah. You like the hyper focus kicks in. It's like you just write like for a long time. It's really good. So, yes. It's really nice. Okay. Let's see. What else? Swing. Okay. What else, huh? Actually, bulk carrier group, bulk carrier, bolt carrier? No, bolt assembly. Wait, gun bolt, bolt assembly weapon. Yeah, bolt, gun. Repeating breach. Oh no, this is the wrong one. Trigger assembly. Is it trigger assembly? No, not yet. Parts of an AK-47. Let me look this up. This is like a technical term that I need to look up. Right? Yeah, it's the bolt assembly. Yeah, it's correct. It's the bolt assembly. So it's going through the ammunition. So yes, that is correct actually. Bolt assembly. Gundam assembling thing worded. Technically, it'll take a lot of time actually. I have a Gundam up there, but you have to make sure that you know how to. Yeah, I guess it is worth it because you can make really cool Gundam poses. And once you learn how to paint and spray paint and a lot of the basics of painting, you can make Gundams very custom. You can make custom Gundams that look really good with a good dry brushing, good paint job, and it'll look super pretty. Yeah, it's a bolt assembly. Yeah, it's basing off an AK-47. Sheets covering and loaded. What's that? Loaded bullet. When it's most Asian out of character. It was at the scene of the Shadow's murder. When the boy and it's devouring at the hand. The footage automatically played back in his head, his vision, accentuated by the sound of rumbling thunder. It did not take long for Tan to put it all together and realize and come to an alarming realization. He pulled up footage of what's it called already? So basically now you get to see. So I just bought a Gundam kit for my friend's birthday. Yeah, apparently for badass design. Yeah, I got a tall geese. I wanted to paint it in BattleTech colors because I was remembering what was it called? I remembered one of the mechs. I wanted to paint it like a Centurion from BattleTech. Because I'm getting into BattleTech, so let me just see here, Centurion BattleTech. I wanted to paint it this color because I thought it would be super cool. House of the Rising Sun colors, which is by let me just see if I can pull it up actually. There's a tall geese actually, so let me just see here. Where is it right here? There, I wanted to paint it like this actually. So like I wanted to paint a one of the tall geese in this color scheme because it had a Roman plumage as well, like as the Centurion, so it looked really freaking cool. And since I'm a huge fan of BattleTech and basically robots in general, I actually really wanted to do it. Unfortunately, I did not put it together because I ended up getting a bit too lazy. Like assembling it takes a long time, and painting it is, especially in the Rising Sun palette, would have been really, really difficult. I just, yeah, just not so cool. All right. All right, what else do we have to write? Because now I'm gonna move on. Now we're moving on to the Dylus side. Without hesitation. Once this was clear, he came to... What's it? I think you should... Scarily enough, it was centered by a flash of green lightning in the air. So basically, the idea of this green lightning storm is that it's being caused by Dylus, and you'll get to figure out why later. Fittingly enough, as if let's just leave it. Cordell, come in. Come in. What is this? There you go. No response. Not static. He was talking. Dead air. Cordell, respond. His voice was raised for the first time. He immediately up. Immediately pulled up the footage of Dylus. What's it called already? Pull up live feed of Dylus. Even that. There was no feed, only a flame staring at him, blinking at him. What's it called? I also pulled up. Hello, Dylus. Hello, Beanie. I've never seen you before. Hello, welcome to the stream. Unless unless you came to the stream before and I didn't remember. I'm so sorry. I have like a short-term memory thing. So yes, hello. Dismissing the live stream. Beanie? Yes. Dismissing the live stream immediately. Machine to notice one of the houses lights flickering. Was it flickering erratically? The house that Dylus was in, the house that contained Dylus. That the house what's it called, containing that make a Shrek is the Alabas, I'm Beanie here, it's Alabas on Twitch. Okay, welcome. When someone mentioned DMC for special edition, got PTSD. Oh my god, it's a Dylus writing. Oh wow, everyone's coming here. Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Literally my friend messages me and asks me whether I'm playing Deep Rock. Bruh, I'm streaming. After stream. Okay, after this, I guess I owe this guy a Deep Rock stream. Okay, yeah, sure. I'll play streaming. Yes, hello Cruiser, hello Azrazam, and hello Alabas. Welcome to my writing stream. This is what I usually do. That's my Shrek. Pretty much I got wrong person. The house containing Dylus had its lights flickering erratically, as if to hammer in the point that something chaotically troublesome was brewing. One of Nearly's shouted next to him towards the others. Shadows are changing direction. Aim on them, comrades. There's no Shrek here. This is the lore. This is gonna be unskilled. Nice and comfy stream. Good taste, skilled, unskilled, my boy. Yes, good morning, good sir, Lieutenant Soldier Master Leader. Thank you for coming to the stream. Yeah, basically I'm trying to write a semi-horror story. Now we're getting to the somewhat pseudo-horror. He popped out of cover and scanned situation. The shadows were indeed changing. They seemed to ignore the gunfire now. The MC received, but there's no lock on. Yeah, no problem. I mean, yeah, that is a problem, but still, it's just a game. They seem to be ignoring. Wasn't time. Open fire. Retreat. For to abandon position, much to the confusion of everyone around him. The first voice called him out was that of Kano. Busy plucking shots. Was it busy plugging holes in few shadows from. Where the hell are you going? There you go, so there you go, this is the Kayla slid down the roof. Right. Yeah, it's really nice to see you here, Alabas. Thank you for coming to the stream tonight. It's really nice that you're here, actually, because I've been talking for quite a fair bit inside Kurumi's chat. So, yeah, it's just nice to have you guys around, and, yeah. Hopefully now I can just, what's it called already? I am almost finishing my part of it. I don't think I can finish it tonight, but yeah, I like, from this here, let me see, like from here alone, right? What's it called? I don't remember. What's it called already? Yeah. I think from this, let us see how much word we have covered already. Almost 1,800 words. So in like 2 hours we've covered that much, and I was also kind of distracted. So yes, it's chill. Thank you, no problem about it. But I like feeling pain run through. Shit. Talking with her men to pull back. Defend the house Dylus was in. They were not that a lot of words. Yeah, but that is not as much as I can do usually, so yeah. I like to compare how much words I can do. They were in halfway to the house when the walls when the Front walls of the place exploded in a flash of green emerald light. Splinters and what's it called? Splinters. Good to see you do that. It's good to hear that as well. Thank you so much. I got lots of looking at Chris is right, big comfy energy. Thank you so much. This is like something I wanted to bring back for quite a long time actually, because for the longest time I've actually been wanting to have for the longest time I've also been wanting to have a lot of writing stuff. But usually now Fridays is filled up with armor streams as armor streams and whatnot. And so I thought maybe if I bring out the writing streams, it'll be fine. Splinters and metal blast. Rest of the door, along with the body of Cordell, flailed in the air, blasted outwards. Cordell's arms flailing as she was face, yes, the face, as she was shield the dirt. Okay, now was Kayla's face was completely stunned, remembering how she first discovered a smoking metal door near the mercenary. Okay, this one could be a bit of a mercenary speaker people. 2 and 2 my PTLD is trip. My PLDT is trip. Then she put 2 and 2 together. Only at that moment did the gravity of the situation fall hard on her. Dylus wasn't sprinting out at full speed from the house was a faint as Dylus cloaked in hoodie, armed to the teeth. Weapons. The only difference so this is like a Nargacuga's eyes, basically. In his eyes that thrilled him as he sped off to somewhere unknown. That thrilled him. Sorry, that's not trowel. It's thrilled him as he sped off to somewhere. Sped off to there was instead of confusion as before, this time Dylus was deliberate in his movements. He was heading eastwards towards Sophia's part of the defense. Town Western. no time intercepting, inhaling. Sophia, the boy has gone rogue and is in target. Said that no way, stop him by any means necessary. Then the house rumbled. Oh no, I think no, the house rumbled. Breaking through it was was a horde of shadows that had piled through savagely, taking after the boy. Tar immediately fired another overloaded shot their way, cutting short their advance as they blew up. With a blue what's that, blue or shockwave. Kayla pumped a few shots to the group. To a few of them, followed by the shots, followed by the militiamen following her. Joined a gunfire. Yeah, pretty much it's just like me going. Was it green? Was it green glowing? Hunter killer team. Sophia's radio when dead. Played dead air went dead as well, just like Cordell. While shots rang into the shouts of horrified mercenaries making through the gunfire from the front. All of this fascinated by another napalm delivery, bathing the town in an ominous orange glow. It's like the whole jungle is on fire. So basically, this is not Dylus. This is something else. This is someone else. They got the attention of many of the shadows, whom all turned around. Face. Sophia's voice was confused. There you go. Banked into an alleyway, avoiding the shadows, and then Kayla was left alone to face. Doing so got. There you go. On all fours, Tan's vision focus on the events. Focus on where Dylus, using the data he had on from before, the machine determined that the only way to find the boy was to track his massively strong, his overwhelming, powerful radiation energy. Does it track the overwhelmingly powerful radiation leaking out from him? Alright, there you go. I think that should be it. I don't think I'm done yet. And a prime. There we go. Soon. Getting a bearing on the boy's position. He prowled. Traverse. Once he narrowed down his vision, his senses, he was able to see that. The boy moving rapidly in a small area. No doubt taking down Sophia's group. When he laid eyes on him, Dylus had already knocked out not one or two members of the group, but every single member of the hunter. Not just one. All of them looked to be unconscious. their limbs, some of their limbs twisted in grotesque ways. Yeah, this is pretty much why everyone tries to treat me with suspicion, because basically I am what amounts to a hyper-powered serial killer. So yes, that's the more interesting part. And a small relief, such. There you go. But severely injured. And is himself in the midst, clambering onto a nearby motorcycle, meant for the group to peacefully enter the city. The ruins of the beast, anti-beast bomb strap in a leather bag. He got up on two legs and activated his loudspeaker. Does it enhance voice? Enhance speakers. Strictly keeping his gun off. Listen to the beast. What met his gave Tarn strong those eyes and that of the boy. Voice that shouted, a scared boy. Whatever looked at him. There you go. Now you know that my past. Now that you know that my past, basically, I was possessed by a fucking demon, and I will not explain more, because if I do explain more, I am going to be very sad. Yes. Nah, we don't do this here. We don't do this. We don't talk about this. Eiten Dylus. No, this is not Dylus. Thing looking his way. Not regard Tan a trap in the slightest. Instead, taking off on the motorcycle towards the truck. Possessed by the croc he killed for the hat. No, basically Wally is not Wally is not Wally is not responsible for this. This is very much before I even met Wally. This was very much before I met Wally. This was, I think, like after I lost my arm, so I'm like in a very bad, I'm in a very bad place mentally. The first in this mission. I mean, like, yeah, I guess you can say is, I guess you can say it is, yeah, it's a demon. It's very much demon. There weren't eyes looking back, but abysses that were ringed by pulsing green. Basically, pulsing. Time. The deep abysses. Sight shocked him greatly. What's it called? Something new is happening. Oh hey, looks like something new is happening. Yeah, basically, welcome to the writing stream. I'm gonna conclude this pretty soon because I'm getting I'm getting slightly tired. I might want to try out the RG, but yes, we are coming to the climax of the long night. So basically, this is the. So now, I'm actually much happy because this flows better. The storm above boomed. Lightning. What's it called? So yes, welcome to my writing stream. A thunderclap echoed the sky. So this is like I have ringed green. Coming to the climax. No, don't say that. I don't know how to describe this. I do not know how to describe something sinister. Dark abysses ringed, glowing. Instead, of on a motorcycle, his intent of entering or breaking through the burning jungle that made crystal clear. There was in that moment, Tarn knew that he was not lured, drawn to the creature by own whims. boy. Check out the thing. One to town. What's there? What F? There was no telling. What's it called? For an ant. For a metal ant. There's no match. There's no danger. Yeah. That broke. To an ancient fire. I don't know how to describe this. Ancient. Your machine. I don't know. Evening. Hello, Cornelius. Welcome to the stream. Yeah. I'm actually kind of wrapping up here as well. So. There you go. There you go. I'm wrapping up because I think we're almost at the climb. I don't know how many words. We definitely done more than 2k words already, but this is the long night and we're getting into like the slightly horror aspects of it because this is not me. I'm only recounting it to you guys because I feel like it'll be important to let you know that I may have some sinister issues. Thanks for the stream. Yeah, no problem. No problem. I think I'm gonna wrap it up here already. I think this would be a good line to was food itself. So there you go. I think this should be fine. I don't have a very good grasp on like I don't have a very good grasp on what's it called? Tension. But I do like trying to build some of it. Like if I don't even try it, it becomes a bit difficult to like what's it called? If I don't try it, what's it called? If I don't try it, it won't be as good. I don't know. Yes, like you can just try to learn how to do tension and whatnot. So yeah, basically let's do a word count. We have done 2,500 words. So all of it combined is 10k words. This is a short story, by the way. Practice makes perfect. This is a short story. Yeah, I'm glad. So you guys can always just give me some if you guys are writing inclined as well, you always can feel free to put in your comments about it in the chat as well. I always encourage this kind of feedback while as I write because sometimes it is a bit difficult for me to find out. It is a bit difficult for me to like judge my writing because I'm in the moment right now. But you know what? That's fine. I think this should be fine. I think we can call it in for tonight. So thank you everybody for coming to the stream. So I'll just go back to the chat screen. Oh, okay. Sorry, this is bad. I'm not supposed to show you this. This is not me. I'm not short enough for the chair. Thank garbage right people. Thank you for the coffee stream to help me in my own work. Oh, no problem. You're making me blush. Oh, sorry, that's not my blush button. Yes, no problem. I hope to have more of these streams again because it's really nice to just have a good day. Thank you so much. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Thank you everybody for coming to the stream though. It's really fun. It's really good. It's really fun to have you guys over for a writing stream that I have not done in a very long time. And yeah, it's always fun to just let yourself let everyone know what you're up to. So this is my muse. This is what I'm proud of. This is what my skills are in, and I if there's anything I can say, I enjoy writing. This is what I'm happy with. And again, thank you everybody. This marks the end of the streams this week. And on Sunday, I'll try and finish up the schedule and post it on Monday. Alright, thanks everybody. Glory be a day, Mercs. And I hope whatever is going on, whether it's day or night, you have a good one. Have a great weekend and rest easy. Goodbye.